Everyone, after a couple of lectures on a sensor, so let us focus on another important topic in basic electronic component, that is the diode. So what is this diode? So diode, which this name combines di and ode, two name. That is, the di means two and ode, which is the electrode. So it consists of the two electrodes. In general, all electronic devices need DC power supply, but it is impossible to generate DC power, so we need another alternative to get DC power. So diodes comes into picture to convert AC power to DC power. So the main function of diode is to flow means to conduct the current or to flow the current in only one direction. So semiconductor materials are used for construction of diode, means for example silicon, germanium and selenium. So it has a two electrodes, that is the cathode and anode. So cathode is the negative terminal and anode is the positive terminal. So this diode, it has a many application, means almost in all devices this diode is used. For example, in for amplification, then rectification, then conversion of electrical energy to light energy, then light energy to electrical energy, then radio frequency signal, then microwave, etc. So this is the symbol of diode. So this triangular shape with vertex line, this terminal is nothing but the cathode terminal and another one is the anode terminal, and the original diagram which is shown in below of that symbol. So this silver coated line is present, that's why this defines the this is the cathode terminal and another one is the anode terminal. Then construction. So in general, solid materials are classified into three types, that is the conductors, insulator and semiconductors. So the conductors are maximum free electrons are present. Then insulator, this doesn't have any free electrons, and semiconductor, this can be act as a conductors or insulator. That's why these semiconductor materials are used for construction of diode. So this depending upon the potential applied to it. So now formation of p-n junction semiconductor, means how this internal construction of this diode. So this consists of the two semiconductor materials, that is a p semiconductor material and n semiconductor materials. Means when they are connected to each other to form a junction, then there is a one phenomena will exist. So what is this exactly? So this p semiconductor, which is the trivalent element, means for example trivalent element means boron, aluminium, gallium, like this. So in this semiconductor materials, this is means this has three valence electrons and they are ready to get pair by accepting the electrons. So this is called as acceptors, these are the acceptors. And say, another one is the n semiconductor. So this in this semiconductor, it is a pentavalent elements, means it has a more number of electrons, extra number of electrons, that's why they are ready to get pair with holes. That's why this is called as a donor. So they can donate the electrons, and they can, and p type semiconductor, they can accept the electrons. So this p semiconductor materials, this has more number of holes, means this is the holes are majority carriers and electrons are the minority carriers. And in n semiconductor, the electrons are the majority carriers and holes are the minority carriers. So there is when this connected to with each other, there is a barrier is consist between these two semiconductor. This is called as a depletion layer. So this p semiconductor is connected to anode, which nothing but this positive terminal, and n is the cathode, which is this negative terminal. Now how diode works. So this diode works in two biasing condition, that is forward biasing and reverse biasing. So what is mean by biasing? So this biasing is the method of applying necessary voltage across p-n junction. So in forward biasing, as I told you, this diode consists of the p and n semiconductor materials. So this p-n junction diode, that's why this is called as a p-n junction diode. So when this p junction, that is the positive terminal, is connected to positive terminal of battery, and when this n region, that is negative terminal, yeah, negative terminal is connected to negative terminal of battery, then holes are present in this p region. They can attract towards the electron, and the electrons present in the n region, they can attract towards the p region. That's why this is a they can combine with each other, and current flows through this circuit in forward biasing condition. So this act as a closed switch. In reverse bias condition, this p-n junction diode is placed with battery terminal, but here this p junction is connected to negative terminal of battery, and n junction is connected to positive terminal of battery. At this situation, these electrons and holes, they cannot move towards the each other, but they can move away from each other. That's why this current is not flow in reverse bias condition. But sometime in reverse bias condition, there is very small current flows which is independent of voltage, and this current is known as the reverse leakage current. Now this limitation means, in reverse bias condition, when we apply voltage, means heavy voltage, then current also flows, and that time there is chance to get diode breaks. That's why this voltage is known as the breakdown voltage. Then third one is the maximum reverse voltage that can be applied to diode without damaging is called as a peak inverse voltage. So this is a principle. So on this one type, there is one type of diode, that is the Zener diode. So this Zener diode um, acts on this principle, means this cannot damage the diode without if we apply, even we apply more reverse voltage. So now the characteristics of diode. So this shown in x-axis and y-axis. So this positive x-axis defines the forward voltage, and negative x-axis defines the reverse voltage. Then for y-axis, on y-axis, that is forward current, that is for positive y-axis, and for negative current, reverse current on negative y-axis. So as I told you, this diode is works in two condition, that is the forward condition and reverse condition. So so when this is working in forward bias condition, then there is very small current is flows as voltage increases, but this current is flows up to this knee point. After that, this current increases linearly. So why this happened? Because this current, very small current is flow as voltage is less up to this new voltage. So what is this new voltage? So this new voltage means it is the minimum voltage required by diode for its conduction. So as we know that diodes are made constructed using semiconductor materials, that is silicon and germanium. So the knee voltage for silicon is zero point 0.7 voltage, and germanium 0.3 voltage. This is a very small voltage. That's why very small current is flow up to this knee voltage. And as current increase, then as voltage increases, then this current is also increases, but it is linearly. Then when this diode in operates in reverse bias condition, that time I told you, in reverse bias condition, very small current is flows. That is the leakage current, which is independent of voltage. So this is a leakage current flow. After that, means when we apply this breakdown voltage, means very high voltage, then this current increases instantaneously, Means reverse bias, reverse breakdown voltage means nothing but it is the maximum voltage applied to diode when this is in reverse bias condition. So the silicon, for silicon and germanium, this reverse bias voltage is minus 75 voltage and minus 55 voltage. So that's why this maximum voltage is applied in reverse bias. That's why this current is increases instantaneously. So this is the characteristics of diode. So now types. So there are many types of diode, that is small signal diode, large signal diode, Zener diode. So I will explain these types shortly. So first one is the small signal diode. So this works on very less signal, means whose application are mainly involved in high frequency and very low current devices such as radios, television, etc. So this diode is so to protect from contamination, so it is enveloped in a glass material, and its current and power is also very less. That's value is current value is 150 milliampere and power is 150 milliwatt. Now second one is the large signal diode. So this works on a very large signal. So means the main function of this type of diode is transform the AC to DC voltage. So there are many application, means for inverter to store the battery, to store this current. That's why this is means to convert this AC current to DC. That's why this type of diodes are used in also charging the battery, like this. Then Zener diode. So this is the type of diode, means this not only works in forward direction, means forward biasing condition, also this works in reverse bias condition, means it is heavily doped in comparison with other type of diode, and it works on breakdown Zener breakdown voltage, means as voltage apply in reverse bias is more, that time also this not get damage the diode. So this principle uses this Zener diode. So symbol and diagram of Zener diode we can see in this figure. Now transient voltage separation diode. So in this type, means in semiconductor devices, due to sudden change in the state of voltage, transient will occur, means there are sometimes spikes will occur, and that's why this will damage the device output response. So to overcome this problem, voltage separation diode are used. So there are many application in telecommunication field, medical, microprocessors, signal processing. Then next one is the gun diode. So from this figure we can see that this consists of only n type of material. So there is a depletion layer region between this n type of material is very thin. So means in that type of diode, as voltage increases, current is also increases, but this current is increases up to certain point, and after that this current will exponentially decreases. So that's why this exhibit the negative differential resistance. So the terminal consist of, means electrodes consist of this gallium arsenide and indium phosphate, because this material has high negative differential resistance. So these are used in microwave devices, amplifier circuitry. Then next one is the light emitting diode. So this light emitting diode, this convert the electrical energy into light energy, means when this PN junction is connected to each other, then holes and electrons are combined and to produce the energy, and this energy which is in the form of light. So earlier these are used in inductor lamps, but now this application is vast, means in environmental and task handling, for example in traffic signal, camera flashes, then aviation lightning. Then this laser diode, this is same as a LED, but here this intrinsic layer is added between this p and n junction. That's why this residual light is coming outside from these two layers. So as we know that in barcode identification, then readers, then 3D views, then laser printing, this laser light is used. That's why this diode is used in this application. Now this constant current diode, so this diode means it can regulate the current value, also voltage value as per our requirement. Then varactor diode, so these are also known as varicap diode. um, uh, so means it act as a variable capacitor. Its operation are performed mainly at reverse bias state only, means it cannot conduct the current in forward bias. So this is a famous due to its capability of changing the capacitance range within the circuit in presence of constant voltage flow. So they can able to vary capacitance value up to high values. So there are many application as voltage control oscillator for cell phones, then satellite pre-filters, like this. So now Schottky diode. So this Schottky diode, from this figure we can see that there is only n region is present and not n p region. P semiconductor is not present in this diode. So this there is not need to flow of electron from this p to n region. That's why this time required to flow of electron and current flow is very less. That's why this is are used in switching application. Then Shockley diode. So this was the invention of first semiconductor device. It has a four layers, means it also called as a PN. Means from this figure we can see that when PNP and NPN two transistors are connected to each other, then Shockley diode is constructed. So this is the same like a thyristor, but here this gate terminal is not present, it is disconnected. So this operates in two state, that is conducting and non-conducting. So in non-conducting state there is very less voltage. So now PIN diode. So this is the improved version of PN junction, means the same like P and N junction diode, but here this intrinsic layer is added between this P and N junction. So when this diode is present in place in a forward bias condition, then these holes from P region and electrons from N region, they comes into this intrinsic layer, and this layer of intrinsic layer will be increases. So application involves radio frequency switches, attenuators, photo detector to detect X-ray and gamma ray photons. Now tunnel diode. So this is also same as a PN junction, but it is used as a high speed switch of order nanosecond, because as this PN junction, so here this depletion layer between this P and junction. So in tunnel diode this depletion layer is very thin. That's why to move this electrons and holes, they can move very fastly. That's why this time required for flow of current is very fast. Time is required very less, and speed is very high. Okay, so mostly used in microwave oscillator, amplifier, oscillatory circuit, microwave circuit resistant to nuclear radiation. Then photodiode. This works exactly opposite to LED, that is light emitting diode. In light emitting diode, this electrical energy is converted into the light, but here they generates current when exposed to light, means here light is converted into current, electrical energy. So this is also known as a photo detector or photo sensor. So from this diagram we can see that there is two terminal are present. So there are two terminals are present. One this short terminal is the cathode and long terminal is the anode. Now last one is the point contact devices. So what is this? So the gold, from this figure we can see that there is the gold or tungsten wire is used to act as a point contact to produce the PN junction region by passing the high electric current through it. So in forward direction, when it operates in the forward direction, then it is similar to our PN junction, but in reverse direction this wire is act as a insulator. So this, since this insulation is between the plates of diode, which is act as the capacitor, and as we know that capacitor blocks the DC current when AC current is flowing in a circuit. So these are used to detect the high frequency signal. So thank you guys for watching this video. So if you want information about a particular topic, so let me know in comment section, so I will make separate video on that topic. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.